Good morning. This is Lieutenant K.Ganeshbabu, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Applications, Sri Kalishwari College, Sivagasi. The topic today we are going to discuss about is ASP.NET programming. So in ASP.NET programming, it is one of the well-known programming language for working with network applications as well as Windows-based applications. So with the help of ASP.NET, we are going to create an interface with the help for the usage of Windows as well as web-based applications. First of all, ASP stands for Active Server Pages, and .NET is an open source as well as cross-platform developer platform. It is a type of a Microsoft product, and it is a type of a product or a framework which provides a common platform for executing or run the applications developed in various programming languages. First of all, it is also known as the IDE, that is Integrated Development Environment, for creating applications with C++, C, Java, whatever the programming language it may be. We may use a .NET framework as the IDE. So it also network-enabled technologies, and also it refers to the object-oriented programming. It's complete .NET. It's at the help of object-oriented programming language. These are the type of applications we are going to build with the .NET framework, such as desktop applications, web applications, as well as web services, and console applications, mobile-based applications, as well as IoT and AI applications. These are the applications we are going to build with the .NET frameworks. So in the .NET framework, we may, with the help of in the right side, we may use a Visual Studio .NET. It is a complete package of a framework, and in the upper layer, in the top layer, we may use a programming language such as Visual Basic. Either it may be a Visual Basic programming language, or a C++, or C# or JavaScript. Then we have a common language specification. In common language specification, we may specify what are all the languages we are going to use in the particular framework. And the next layer we may see is web services as well as Windows Forms as well as ADO.NET, and especially ADO.NET is made for the data controls such as grid view controller, repeater controller, data grid control. These are the controls in ADO.NET. And we are using base class library such as the namespaces. These are the things are enclosed in base class library. In CLR, we may use a common language runtime. That means that common languages such as we may use VB, we may use C++, we may use C#.NET. These are the things we may use in a common language as a common languages. So we may call it as a common language runtime. In .NET framework, it consists of common language specification, base class library, and .NET framework base class library. So these are the namespaces we are using in the .NET. And namespaces is nothing but the header files. In C, we may use a header file as a studio.h. In C++, iostream.h. In Java, import a java.io.star. And in .NET, we may use a header file as a namespace. The namespace is nothing but the container of all those packages that are built-in functions we may use in the particular coding. We may use a namespace. CLR, and CLR is already we have discussed about CLR. Whatever the language, programming language we have written in the code, we may use this particular IDE to run all those programming languages. That's why we call it as a common language runtime. In the type of execution, we may use VB or C# or C++, whatever the programming languages it may be. The compiler in the intermediate layer, it converted this code as assembly IL code in the sense intermediate language code. So in common language runtime, we may use a compiler as a JIT compiler, that means just-in-time compiler, and it will convert it into a native code. All those systems are be used in operating system services. So thank you for the nice listening. Thank you.